I know you're probably thinking to yourself, can the hair get any worse? But clearly it can. The flock of seagulls is in full effect here in the Orsini in Los Angeles, California. This is Jason Delgado. Welcome to another weekend rant. Another me just talking to the camera, catching up with you, seeing how everything is going. This week has been particularly crazy in that this week there has been a lot of rough things. You know, I want to start off with something that is positive, though. I did today watch the launch of the SpaceX and NASA Falcon 9 rocket, where two astronauts lifted off into space on a rocket, and then that rocket landed back on Earth while they went off to the International Space Station. And I just thought about them rolling up to that space station like in a Rolls Royce with spinners, you know. They should put "I am a real American," like something real boisterous to kind of roll up, maybe sunglasses in their Tesla rocket. What are they doing? They're so fancy. But that's the truth, man. We got to be proud. America, we did it, man. We did something great. We should be proud of that. Because they see me rolling, they hate, man. Flying up to the space station in my Rolls Royce Tesla. But nah, I'm super happy for them. It was emotional. I cried, man. I couldn't believe it, man. When I saw the rocket go up and I saw, you know, everybody sort of coming together and seeing how it all went, I was amazed. I was amazed. And so that was a great thing, a good thing to see here in a positive way. In a negative way, there's just a lot of riots. A lot of negativity, a lot of people mad about police officers and their actions towards, you know, black people, brown people, anybody of color. Seems to be a pointed attack of the police, and it's scary. It's really, really scary. The video that they show of this young black man just getting choked out by a cop, you know, knee on his neck, just choking him out, straight killing him. You know, it's a sad thing. It's a terrible thing. It hurts. It scares me, to be honest with you. It hurts me and it scares me. But, you know, we have people now shutting down the freeway in LA, rioting in the streets, burning down Targets, burning down Nordstrom's. The Grove here in LA is now having spray painting and on fire. People are shooting guns and fireworks just right outside the house. You know what I mean? Stopping traffic. It's just crazy. And, you know, there's both sides to everything. Like, how could you destroy property? Why would you be destroying your own property? You know, why can't you protest peacefully? And I saw this meme that's like, you know, why can't you just protest peacefully? And it goes, but not like this, and shows the NFL kneeling. And it goes, but not like this, and it shows somebody with a can't breathe shirt. It goes, but not like this, and somebody protesting at the Oscars. But not like this, and it's true. You know, it's like you do all these things in a peaceful way, and then it still happens, and you think the only other way is the violent way. And it's a logical train of thought. But it's not correct. You know, it's not correct to be burning, small businesses in LA is getting burned down because people are mad at the cops. Like, there's an emotional connection, but there is no beneficiary connection to getting something done, in my opinion. And I think that the thing that I haven't really seen, and I think that's at the root of this whole problem, is that nobody's saying, I'm sorry. Like, nobody is saying, hey, we hear you, we see you, we know it's wrong, and we are sorry, and we're going to make it right. The cops aren't doing it. The administration is not doing it. You know, the people involved in the city aren't doing it. The people involved in any public works in public cities, like, hey, you know, we hear this, we see you, we're going to do something about it. We're going to make a change. We just need the time and the means to do it. But we hear you and we're going to make it happen. But even through history, it's just not a thing that they do, that the police, the administrators in like city and in government, there's just apologies are tough, man. DMX had to make an apology this week. That's a real one, bro. And if a real one can make an apology, you can make an apology. DMX this week, I guess, did an Instagram story with someone, and they were naming top lyricists, and the guy named Lloyd Banks. And DMX was like, I don't mess with Lloyd Banks. Name three songs with Lloyd Banks. Name three lines from Lloyd Banks. The guy's like, dude, Lloyd Banks is really good, man. And Lloyd Banks is awesome, man. New York, represent, right? Half PR. And everybody was going online like, yo, D, I mess with you, you're my dude, but, yo, Lloyd got fire lyrics. Why are you hating on him? And DMX had to go back online and go, hey, it takes a real one to say this, but I apologize to Lloyd Banks. I thought he was Tony Yayo. Tony Yayo was like, how I get called into this? I was eating a pizza. But anyway, he apologized. He knew he did something wrong. He called someone a non-lyricist who was a lyricist, and he made it right. If DMX could do it, how come the people of Minneapolis police can't do it? Or the people of the, administration that made these calls, how come they can't do it? They can't just say, look, we're sorry, we hear you, we're people, we're just doing our best, and we're making mistakes, but we're correcting them. We're sorry. That's going to go a huge way to stopping people burning stuff in the streets, to stopping people getting, angry about, police brutality, to stop this idea that all cops are bad. All these negative energy elements are all coming about because nobody's just owning up and saying, yo, my bad. My bad. We messed up. Nobody's doing that. And it's frustrating. I totally see that. And that frustration, it boils down to violence. People go, hey. It's like, why would you destroy your own property? It's like, I destroyed my keyboard this week. I got mad at somebody. I was like, how could this not work? And I hit the keyboard. Keys went flying everywhere, and I went, my bad. I got emotionally overwhelmed, and I destroyed my own property. I mean, literally, I had to get a new keyboard. So silly, because I got mad. And I've learned by working with enough computers and enough people over enough years that I can tell you nothing is beyond glitching out. People glitch out. Computers glitch out. It happens where you hit this emotional button and this emotional snap. It goes boom, boom. What just happened? I'm sorry. Sorry. What happened? It happens with computers. I hit this button all the time. How come it's not working now? Because the computer went, bah, forget it. Same thing like we do. And these emotional buttons are getting hit and glitching everyone. Because now everything's becoming like, oh, how come this isn't race? How come this isn't equality? How come this isn't being respect? It's respect, Nobody's respecting anyone. Nobody's saying, yo, I respect you, my bad. We're going to make this right. Just people glitching out on emotions and getting mad at each other and mad at institutions in a sort of a blanket way. Cops all kill people. Everybody who wants rent is evil. Everybody who has a dog is evil. Every white woman with a dog is evil. These blanket emotional statements because we're getting glitched, because nobody's saying, we're sorry, we hear you, we want to make it better. And that's what we need. We need people apologizing. We need people taking onus, people taking responsibility. Institutions, individuals, all around. How come these cops can't say like, yo, we hear you, we see you, we're sorry? So people are burning the streets right outside my door. It's crazy. We got to do better. We got to be the light. Today during the NASA SpaceX thing, when they were about to launch, they go, let's light this candle. And it made me, again, emotional because I'm an emotional baby. But also it made me look at it that way. It's a candle of hope. It's a candle for the future. It's lighting a way towards a better time. Let's get off this planet. But no, we got to make things right here. We got to make things right. We got to be the light. We got to stay the light. We got to light the hope. And so I think that comes by taking responsibility, apologizing, and making a commitment to make things right in all regards. The people rioting, the people killing, the people doing all these things. We need to stop and we need to say, hey, we are going to set this up so that things are right again. People who who are set to protect us aren't going to kill us. People who are set to make laws that are equal for everyone are going to make them equal for everyone, particularly because of the past. Making things right, in a retributive way. It's important. Let's get it going. Happy Saturday. See you on the next one.